On the very same day, on 26th of October in Sweden, you will have a ceremony called Seraphim ceremony. Can you elaborate about it more?
Right. Already in 1950, King Bhumibol Adulyadej was knighted into the Royal Order of Seraphim. That's the foremost royal order in Sweden. And now, October 26th, there will be a ceremony in a church in central Stockholm. The coat of arms of the late king will be marched with a guard of honor from the royal palace in Stockholm to this church, Riddarholms Church. At 5 o'clock Bangkok time, the bells will ring in the church for 1 hour. At the same time, the coat of arms is hanging there. Inside the church, there are speeches, there's music. After the end of the ceremony, the guard will bring back the coat of arms to the royal palace, and all this in honor of the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej.
With the royal visit, His Majesty the King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit visited Sweden in 1960.
Right.
What's the memorable part of it?
After the visit, there were references made to the King and Queen of Thailand. They became, in this way, very well known to the Swedish public. Certainly, this was a major step on the road that has led to so much personal, cultural and commercial relations between our two countries. And they are now remarkable. We had 333,000 Swedish tourists visiting Thailand last year. We have 70 Swedish companies being present here.
There are many memorable moments between the royal visits of the two countries. The royal family of Sweden came to Thailand during the 60-year anniversary of the throne of His Majesty the King. How was that very special for the royal family in Sweden?
Well, of course, that was a very special visit, and when you see this photo from the 60th anniversary, you can see the Swedish King and Queen sitting close to King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit. So I think that meant a lot. Of course, it was a remarkable event in itself. A 60th anniversary, that's almost unheard of. But I think it's important also to see it as part of long range of visits, official and private, by the King and Queen of Sweden to Thailand. They have developed a very close relation to your country. They have visited this country so often, and have been able to also hear that from themselves in conversations that I've had with them. So it's very clear that they feel close to this country.
That was very touching moment, and when His and Her Majesty from Sweden visited the late king at the hospital, what does that mean for the relations between the two royal families?
I think it meant a lot. We have a picture from that visit in 2011 when King Carl Gustaf and Queen Silvia visited King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit at the hospital. And I often stop by that picture and have a look at it, because it tells you so much, both about the relations between the royal couples. It's very relaxed, it's very natural. You can feel the warmth in the conversation.
The late King Bhumibol has traveled all over the world, and he is considered like top diplomat of Thailand. How do you see his role in doing this for Thai people?
His dedication to development. I mean, he was presented this Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award in the UN, which I think tells you a lot about that. His very practical, concrete dedication to eradication of poverty in his country. I think that's perhaps what has made the strongest impression on me when trying to understand the role he has had here, the love that he showed to his people and the love that his people has shown to him. But then on a totally different level, let me be a bit personal. Very much of communication between us human beings is done through music. A couple of years ago, as ambassador to Poland, I had the opportunity to listen to a Thai jazz musician playing in the Royal Castle in Warsaw, and at that moment I understood the fact that King Bhumibol also was an extremely talented artist and an extremely talented composer. And I'm especially fond of the tune Alexandra that I listen to over and over again. So I think in this way he has been able to reach out to people on so many levels, and I think obviously Thailand has benefited a lot from that, first and foremost situation for the people, but also on an international level.